everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So today's video is going to be our quick trip to Galaxy's Edge. We actually are on basically a 2.5 day trip to Walt Disney World. And part of that trip was we actually came down here pretty late on Friday. So we actually got down here around 8 o'clock on Friday night. And we knew we couldn't do much, so we let's go seek our Galaxy's Edge. So that's what we did. Basically what happened was that I recorded the whole entire video. I was vlogging the whole entire time, and then totally forgot to do an intro and an outro to this video. So this is actually the next day. So this is the intro, and I'm gonna go ahead and edit the video, put everything in here, and then I will see y'all in the end to talk about it and tell you how I felt. As you can tell by the previous couple clips, we are currently in Galaxy's Edge. This is the Millennium Falcon behind me. I'm actually right outside the entrance to Smugglers Run. The only thing available right now, just because of how late at night it is the standby and the single rider. But since I am here with my brother, we are going to go wait in line and do the standby line and see how long it's going to take. The sign outside says about 40 minutes. So we will go and wait in line there and see how it goes. I am not that excited, to be honest with you, because I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I just wanted to experience Galaxy's Edge for the first time. I'll probably come back here during the day just so we can experience everything with the lights and everything, so it's a little bit more... I mean, to be honest with you, it is really cool. It is an awesome experience at night. All the flashing lights, all the cool colors, all the signs are on, so you can see everything really bright. But I think I'd rather experience it during the day for the first time for longer, so that we can really see everything and experience everything for a while. Because of course we got here at what, like 8:45, and we have to get out of here at 10. So we don't have the most time to experience the actual whole entire land, but we're gonna go make the best of it. We're going to go ride Smugglers Run for the very first time. We're gonna go see how that is, and then we will let you know our reactions whenever we get back. So we currently just got off of Smugglers Run. We were gunners, me and my brother. I have been told by countless people that it is going to be motion sickness. Like, people that have motion sickness really shouldn't ride it because that it can make you really, really sick, and I was really nervous going in, but it wasn't that bad. We are actually in line again because we got to walk on literally like a minute left. So we are going to ride it again a second time, and we are going to do pilots this time and see if that's any different interactive wise, because to be honest with you, all we did was sit there and hold a button, and it shot basically a gun at what we were shooting at. So it wasn't that interactive. So we are currently at Hollywood Studios, heading back to the hotel for the first night. We had a lot of fun. We are currently empty Hollywood Boulevard. We are super excited to be going back because we are tired, even though we only spent like 2 hours here. But we got to go on Smugglers Run twice. That was a lot of fun. We actually got to go one time as a standby, and then the second time we actually went actually by ourselves. We were actually the very last guests in the park to ride Smugglers Run tonight. And then what we did was we actually waited to see if we could ride it by ourselves in our own Millennium Falcon, and they allowed us to. So we actually got our own Millennium Falcon, which gave us an awesome video, awesome pictures, awesome fun stuff that we actually got to ride it by ourselves. It was cool. So now you're actually headed out. We are saying goodbye to Hollywood Studios for the night, and we are going back to the hotel, and we will see y'all tomorrow. So with Galaxy's Edge, we didn't get to see a whole lot. We saw as much as we could in basically an hour and a half. It was a cool experience. The lights were out. Like I said, I think in the last, or 2 clips before this, or last clip, it was awesome to see, and we were excited to see, basically be there, and for the first time. And then we also got to ride Smugglers Run, but I personally, I don't know about my brother, but I personally was very underwhelmed with the ride. And basically, in my opinion, it was like a mix between Mission Space and Star Tours, because you push buttons like you were actually shooting a gun at the other ships, but you don't really, you push the button, but you don't really have control. And that's exactly how Mission Space is as well. Mission Space, you just basically hold a button, but it's going to do it without you pressing a button regardless. So the first time we went, we actually had the timer set, or the standby line was 40-minute wait. We actually stood in line, I think it was from the time we got in line to the time we walked off of the exit, it was 28 minutes. So we didn't have to wait the 40 minutes, the full 40 minutes, but as soon as we walked out of the actual ride, it was 9:59, and the park closes at 10, which means Smugglers Run closes at 10. So we were like, you know what, let's go one more time. Let's get in line and see if we can go at least one more. So they allowed us to go in. We got to go at least one more time. This time was a little bit cooler. We were the very last guests, like I said earlier in the clip, we were the very last guests to ride this ride of the night at Hollywood Studios. And we also requested to see if we could get our own Millennium Falcon, because we really wanted to be pilots. Because going in, I was told that it's an awesome ride and that you're going to get motion sickness if you are affected by motion sickness, which I kind of am. I feel a little bit on Flight of Passage, and Star Tours has started getting to me a little bit, but I was nervous going in that I was going to get sick and then I wasn't going to enjoy it, blah, blah, blah. So after going, and we were gunners, I wasn't sick at all. I was feeling great. I was like, let's see if we can go again and be pilots and see how I feel after that, which I didn't feel sick at all. I mean, I felt a little bit weird at the very, very end, just because you're closer to the screen of the actual ride, but I was good. It wasn't something that was going to ruin the rest of my night. So we actually got to go back and be pilots for the second ride, and we had an whole entire empty ride cart. It was just us. So we had a lot of fun. It was good. We got to take some awesome pictures. Then we also got to take cool pictures on the way out, and then we basically got to walk out to an empty Galaxy's Edge, and then we got to walk back to the exit of Hollywood Studios with basically an empty Hollywood Studios and take awesome pictures on an empty Hollywood Boulevard, which I will put the picture here. And then we got to basically just enjoy peaceful Hollywood Studios, had a good time. We knew going in that we had a hotel room though at the very end, so we were very excited about that. So we didn't have to rush to go home. We didn't have to rush to get out of the park. So we knew we could just go back to the hotel room. We could go back as soon as we needed to. So would I recommend Smugglers Run? I think I would recommend it to children, to be honest with you. I think children, or just people that can't do roller coasters but are good with the 3D kind of motion stuff like Star Tours or Mission Space. But it's not something that I would wait in line for longer than that's 10 minutes. That's about it. It's not, to me, it's not worth it. The new ride that's coming to Galaxy's Edge, I know that one's going to be a little more intense, I've been told, and it looks like it's a lot more fun. So I'm looking forward to that. That comes out in December to Galaxy's Edge. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button so I know that I'm doing something correct and y'all like what I'm filming and what I'm putting out. As well as don't forget to leave a comment about if you've been on Smugglers Run, what you thought about it, because I want to know other people's opinions. And as always, thank you so much for being here, and let's go to Disney.